All right, I just wanted to say this one that tomorrow I'm gonna go visit my friend New York who came down to LA, and I haven't seen him in a long time. And if you look in my videos, I have videos of I've known him since I was a little kid. That's why I want to do the video, just about the story about me in New York, because it's a crazy story. And really, if I sat down and talked about every one of my friends, I could tell you how crazy our relationships are. I don't know how, you know what I mean, but to me, that's the greatest part about it. All right, so my man's name is New York, and I met him. Funny enough, I met him my freshman year of high school because when I was in junior high school in 8th grade, I really had got a reputation for talking. I was a cracker, like they call it the dozens, Yo Mama, all that. What was that? I don't remember that show that I used to have, but anything about like, boy, I'm about to roast you. Like, I was known for that, and I was known to talk big shit, but also like my father told me as a kid that if I get in a fight and I lose, when I get home, I have to fight my mom and my father. So you got 2 more fights. So in my head, it's just gonna be easier for me to beat up whoever the person is as a little kid than it would be for me to beat up whoever is gonna be at the house. So I got a reputation for I would, you know, whoever you are, and I have like stress. So whoever you are, you're gonna get it. And I'm talking trash, and I have friends who love to hear me talk trash, and it got so bad in cracking and roasting people that they would get people from other cities, and not other cities but other schools, and bring them to my school so we could battle, and people would get around, oh god, here they come. So they got really big. So in my 8th grade year at the end, like I got a lot of people. It was mostly like white dudes that were telling me like, yo, you got a big mouth. When you get to high school, when you get up into the high, we gonna fuck you. They gonna fuck you up. I heard a lot of people saying they gonna initiate you because you got a big mouth as soon as you get up there. So at first I thought it was like a joke, but then I kept hearing it over and over and over. So I'll be honest, like I was excited to see what really was gonna happen. Who first I wanted to know who the people were that like already had a reputation about me, who they were, what is this, and I want to see what they're gonna do. So like on the first day I was fresh, but I was still on alert. You know what I mean? Like what's gonna happen? You know what I mean? And when I got to school, like at the school there was, you know, most schools there's a black section where everybody hang out, and we got over there, like I'm still with my ex-classmates from 8th grade. Now we're all freshmen now, and I think that got as a conversation like, oh, you better be careful, dog, I heard they really gonna get you. And excuse me, New York, I think he was either 1 or 2 grades over us, and he was really like holding court for the freshmen, like, you know what I mean? He was parlaying. He's like, oh, they said someone said they're gonna fuck with you, and I was like, yeah. And he was like, don't even trip, I got you. I didn't even know this dude. He's like, don't even trip, I got you. From then on, like really nobody ever swept me at all. It was just how some dudes like to talk shit because they getting roasted, but me and him just became cool, you know what I mean? Like the whole time through school, I cracked jokes. That was my man, you know what I mean? And then when I got out of school, I was in the streets. I feel like I got kicked out in the streets. And when I was in the streets, out of nowhere, he popped up again, New York, and me and him, as crimes, we were out in the streets, like doing what we do, you know what I mean? So, like that had been my man's, and you know what I mean, his clique, my clique. There's so many war stories, so many parties, so all the girls, like homies, the females that I know, that they know me and him. That's the crew, you know what I mean? So then when I came down to LA and I was working, but then my mom asked me to come up and help her with my grandma. So when I went back up there, well, my grandma passed away when I was up there, and then my mom like tried to commit suicide. So, and then she left. So I was up there all by myself, and I was on a low again, you know what I mean? So I like try to build myself up, you know what I mean? I came back to LA. When I came back to LA, I was grinding. When I was grinding, somebody called me like, hey, you want to do a movie in Alaska? We'll fly you up here. So they flew me up there. When they flew me up there, like I was just riding around and I ran into New York again. She told me come over to the crib, came over to the crib, chopping it up. Like it was a long time. Like nothing happened. Like me and him just clicked up like it was nothing. You know what I mean? I was telling him about my life out in LA and how things are, how life is out there. And he was telling me about his life. He introduced me to his son. There's videos of me in his snake room and all that. And then he hit me up recently and was like, yo, I'm in LA right now. Come see me. So like, I'm about to go